What's up, y'all, man? So, I'm not going to lie. It might be time to be concerned about the Gamecocks just a bit. 31-7 loss, and the biggest loser of them all, LaNorris Sellers. Now, this wasn't his fault. The guy should got kicked out for targeting. I don't know why I went on the play and they didn't review it. It got straight hit in the head. But the bigger problem of all this is that regardless, the offense has struggled. You know, they haven't been doing a great job of protecting them. The big plays have been, hit or miss, and this team is not where it's supposed to be at, especially offensively. So that's concerning. And then your star quarterback goes down as well. That doesn't make you feel good. And it don't get no easier for South Carolina. We know what LaNorris Sellers in. They're a playoff contender. They're a top-tier team, even with the struggles. They're going to work through it and eventually, be able to figure it out. But right now, South Carolina's reeling. And that 31-7 loss, it doesn't help. Now, look, Pavia, they did their thing. They didn't have the best game, but they took advantage of the opportunities they had and went into Williams-Brice Stadium and did their thing and won. But nonetheless, man, South Carolina do have some issues. Now, one of those big issues is who they got to play, right? And next, it don't get no easier, right? Like, them first three, cool. VT don't look good. 0-3, potentially going to fire Pry. South Carolina State, Vandy, they 3-0 right now. But you got Missouri next week in Mizzou at their place, Bo Perbula, 7 p.m. ESPN kickoff. That's not going to be an easy game to win, to say the least, man. Missouri's playing with their head on fire right now. They're playing at a high level. And that's the team I think that'll move up in the rankings with everything that happened this week. That's a tough place to play. And then your quarterback's, currently out right now with a concussion. Will he be back within a week's time? That's not something you want to play with when it comes to concussions. You want to give him some time to be able to, get their body right, get their mind right, and be able to recover from it. So we don't know how long that's going to be. That's not something you want to rush back. And then from there, it don't get no easier. Look at the next few games. Kentucky, right? Should be a winnable game, obviously. But then after that, fortunately, you do get a bye week. That's going to help. Play those two, get a bye week, and then you got to get right. Because October is here, and October going to be a problem. You got LSU at LSU in Death Valley. We know about the game last year. Went down to the wire. LSU won. Then you got to go to Oklahoma, looking like a really formidable team right now in the SEC. They continue to go 3-0 right now. They've looked good. Alabama, say what you want, call them soft week 1 against Florida State, but they've gotten better and better. They're going to be a tough team to play against. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, it's a home game. And then you got at Ole Miss. Obviously their quarterback stepped up today. Austin Simmons was out with an injury. And then you go to Texas A&M. And then you conclude with Coastal Carolina and Clemson. That is not an easy schedule, to say the least. So, for one, it's going to be very important that they play this the right way, right? Fortunately, over the next 2 weeks, you got Mizzou, you got Kentucky, then a bye, right? So, play it right because you want to have your quarterback ready for that tough stretch that you have, 5 or 6 game stretch in October. So, it's going to be very important how they play this, how they not rush him back, and making sure that, they're able to win some of these games. Because that stretch, they're going to need LaNorris if they want a chance to go to the playoff. Don't get no easier. Done some tough games. LSU, Bama, Texas A&M. Texas A&M looks like the real deal Holy Field. So let me interesting to see what they do, man. Going to see what they do, the updates this week, and what they decide to do with LaNorris. But I would not rush him back. I know the offense has been struggling. They're going to have to find other ways to win and lean on Luke Doty, in order to, to kind of carry them and get their star quarterback back when it's time, when it's right.